Hi everyone, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I am back with part 2 of our tea journals. So I just thought we'll have a flip through the signatures, and then I'm going to attempt, and I'm saying attempt, to sew them in. I've got an idea of how I'm going to do it, so we'll see if it works. So I haven't actually had a good look through the signatures, so I can't quite remember what was in them. I know that I used the kit from Allegra Designs, and I've put some, I've got these little letters, letter charms, and I've put tea on the side, but I'm not decided on whether I'm going to leave that there or maybe do something else. So let's have a look and see if we need to do anything before we sew it in. Okay, so we've got this. Oh, this is that paper that I got from the old craft magazines. Isn't it gorgeous? And I've just edge punched that, and then an old diary that I had, and that's been tea stained. And this is from, let's think, there's a shop called, oh my word, it's a bookshop, and they sell handcrafted wrapping paper, and there was one and it was all about tea, so I bought it and I fussy cut a lot of the things out of it, and then I used it in different ways, so you'll see that. And this, it's like 2 tea cups together, and I've just literally put it over the page and then clipped it on. So yeah, so there's that, another one of the pages from the kit, and some coffee dyed. I think that's raspberry tea dyed paper. It didn't turn out brilliantly, and I don't think you can see it very well on here, but there is a patina to it, and there is a slight blue to it, which is obviously the raspberry tea. But yeah, it is quite nice paper, and it feels great, and you can see that it's been tea dyed. This is a vellum, and I've made this into a bag that'll need gluing down before we sew everything in. And then that's handmade paper that I got, and some more of my coffee dyed. Oh yes, I did some stamping in here as well. So this is one of the doilies. Another piece from the kit. That one I left blank on the back. And then again, I've used some of that wrapping paper on here to create a nice envelope. The envelope was, it was plain paper. No, it wasn't. It was book page. And I decoupaged a napkin onto it, and then I decorated it with the teas, and then some washi tape and some more stamping. And this book is a very old cookbook. I had to reinforce the spine, and you can see, look at the lovely yellowing on it. And oh, you're a little bit out of focus. I'm going to put you back into focus. There we go, that's better. And I thought, you know, what goes well with tea? Well, cakes, of course. So yeah, there's some nice ingredients in there for some lovely tea time cakes. And then there's another page from the kit, coffee dyed. This paper is another one of the papers that I got out of, I can't remember the magazine, but I've had these for years. I used to collect craft magazines, especially in the early noughties, and I always had all these lovely papers and never really got around to using them. So now they're coming in handy because they're quite vintage now. And this is just a nice little sack that I've got, and I've decorated that up again with some of that paper, the wrapping paper, and that's the centre. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else. Nope, so that signature's fine, and it looks like all the pages are about where I want them. They're all slightly varying heights, but I kind of like that because it gives an extra dimension to your book. And as you can see, there's varying widths as well. What I might do is I might put a little bit of lace along there just to give it that extra edge. Excuse me. Right, let's have a look at this one. Again, starting with a page from the kit. Oh, and this is that nice fibre paper. It's got like a gold circle stamp on it. It feels great, and you can actually write on it. And this, I think this is a printed piece of ephemera of a tea party. So there you go, you've got the tea party in there. This is some of my decorative paper. And again, this is from another cookbook. I think this was a 60s cookbook. And again, this is all the lovely little things that you would have at your tea party. And oh, doesn't that look delicious? And I love the aesthetic as well. It's just that lovely vintagey type aesthetic. Let's just move that up a bit. And there's one of the stamps that I've put on, and it's an old document stamp, so it looks lovely. Oh, and a lovely heart doily. There's some more of that craft book paper. It's a nice flip out. And some more of the handmade paper, and I've stamped on that one too. See, I can't, it was so long ago that I can't quite remember everything that I did in it. This is one of my grungy papers. And some more of the paper from the magazines. It worked out really well because I had a couple of sets of tea themed paper. So yeah, couldn't have been better really. Oh, that's a nice colour. And there again we've got some of that lovely Parkinson's cookbook. This one's very old. I can't remember when this one was from, but I believe it was from the 40s. I'm not 100% sure. It's, like I say, it's been a long time. This is one of the, I made it like a double card, and then I thought, wouldn't that be great, just popped in as a kind of a half page. So that's in there. And then again another piece from that wrapping paper that I've just folded over the edge of the page, and the centre. Okay, and I don't think there's anything else. We've got a nice envelope, and that one is this one I made using a book page, and then I glued on the fabric to the top, and then these are just little bits of decorations that I had. And that was that, and the nice vellum. I think that's about everything. Yeah, right, so I think the only thing I need to do is to glue that that little vellum bag. So let's just get this done. And I'm going to use, where's my tacky glue? There it is. I'm going to use the tacky glue because vellum can be a bit funny with glues, especially this stuff. It's very shiny, so by using the tacky glue it's really going to glue it down well, and then it's not going to keep coming up. And then hopefully if I just kind of smooth it out, it's not going to be a big gloopy line of glue showing through, hopefully. Let's see, how does that go? Yep, that's good. I like it. I don't think the glue is going to show through at all, so that's cool. Right, let's just get me white. There we are. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Right, let's pop it back in, and there we go. Right, so we're ready to sew these two in. I don't think there's anything else that needs doing. That does seem a little bit long, but you know what, I'm not going to cut it down because I kind of like the fact that they're all different heights. It adds a little bit extra to it. Where's me top for me glue? Now, the way I was thinking, oh, this glue needs a good clean. The way I was thinking of doing the signatures was I've measured them. So this measures approximately 30 centimeters, which is perfect. So if I put this kind of in the middle and then bend that up, that gives me enough room for the front cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little mark just down the bottom and the top where you won't very much see it, and then I'm going to put the two signatures in between here. So first things first, I need to figure out, so that's just over an inch. Let's do this in millimeters, it might be easier. Yeah, so it's 3 millimeters. So if I do 1 and 2, you're not going to see these marks because they're going to be covered by the signatures themselves. So we've got 1 and 2 there, and then if we bring this down, and we'll do the same here, so it's 1 and 2. Now theoretically, I'm saying theoretically, this should work. There you go, rubbers work on fabric too. Cool. Just get those little marks off. Right, okie dokie. Now, what I could do is I could just draw a line down, because you're not going to see it because the signature is going to be there, and then that means that I'm not going to get lost off when I'm sewing the signature in, because otherwise I might end up getting lost off. Let's just hope this is going to work, because I've never sewn 2 signatures into a soft cover before, but theoretically if we sew them in like that, there should be plenty of room for them, and the cover's going to be plenty big enough as well. Fingers crossed, guys. This is going to be fun. Now I don't know whether to make a template. It would probably make sense to make a template, but I don't know how it's going to work because this hasn't got a solid line. So I don't know whether I should just now you know what, I'm going to have to measure it this way, aren't I? Because otherwise it's just, I'm going to have the 2 stitch lines in completely the wrong way. That's 24, so that's 12 would be the middle stitch. Okay, and then if we do 4, yeah, we could do about 4, and then that would mean that we would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So theoretically this should give me the perfect placement. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Okay, okay. I'm going to have to do a template, yes. I was just looking at it thinking, am I going to get away without doing one? No, I'm not. I'm going to have to do a template. So let's find some paper. This'll do. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Is it going to do? Is it going to be long enough? You know, it's not. Okay. I am just looking for a nice piece of long paper. And I think I've got a little piece of this. This'll do. Whoops. So we'll put that there. So that's the line we're going to cut that at. Right, okay. Trust me, I'm an expert. I do promise you lots of creativity and lots of madness. Did I mention there would be foolishness as well? There we go. Okay. Right. If I just... That should be about right. There we go. Ta-da! Now, if I measure this up at the same, then we should have our template. Now, I don't suppose it matters. We don't need to do the 2, so I'm just going to do a line, and that's going to be the middle. Okay. That's about right, that'll do, it's good enough. Now, 1 at 12, might as well bring you in a little bit. So it's 24, so 1 at 12, that's the middle, and then at 4 and at 20. So that should give us where we need to put our pokey holes for our book. We'll fold it that way first, it'll be easier, won't it? There we go. Okay. There we are. Now, hopefully that template might make it all much better and much easier. Right, let's get the pokey book. There it is. And where is my little awl? Let's get the kit out. I don't know if these will work, but we'll try them. Get my needle out. And then, what thread do we want? Well, let's have a look and see. I feel that would probably be the best because it's going to match the colours. So yeah, we'll use that one. I think the darker one will just be too different, too stand out. Okay. There we go. Now then, let's do this first. So let's just get our holes poked in here first. And thank you to everybody who left messages about my trip to Berlin. You did cheer me up. Yes, I'm going to miss it, but I am in a positive mood that I'm going to get back there and we're going to have just as much fun. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Right, now let's get this. And again, we need to measure. Where's my centre page? And I want to measure. You can see how different the height of this cover is to the book, which I'm not that bothered about. It's fine. I'm quite happy actually with that. The problem with this is that the pages are different heights, so I'm just going to do a rough guide and then hopefully that'll work well. Right, let's get me pocket. Now, first of all, I'm just thinking how I'm going to do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to clip it to the cover, so I'm just going to clip it to itself. I think that's the only way I'm going to get it done anyway. So let's get this nice and tight. There we go. And opposite corners, so it'll stop it from going skew-if. That is a technical term for all those of you who didn't understand that. It's my technical term for, oh no, I've done it wrong. That's why I use it so often. Oh dear me. Right, okay, let's get you nice and straight. I'm kind of a bit like trying to find my way with this one because it's just so not the way I'm used to doing things. If I was doing a single signature, it would be so easy. I wouldn't have to do guides and things. But because this is a double signature but in a soft cover, it's kind of got me a little bit flummoxed, but yes, we will get there. Right, so first of all, pokey tool. Right, let's get you lined back up again. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this will all work out fine and it'll turn out to be really fantastic. I can only hope. Right, now we're all ready. That's the first signature. Yeah, let's get our threads. Now it's 1, 2 and a bit the height of the book, a generous bit. Some people do 3 the height of the book, but I think you know, you get away with just a bit of generous bit. Right, let's go. So there's one. And through there. And this time I'll keep a hold of it so that it doesn't doesn't fall out like I did the last time. If anybody remembers that. Oh my word, yes, that was fun. Okay, so where are we? There we go. I always have difficulty getting it back through this way. I watch other people do these and they're just in and out, and I always have difficulty getting through this way. Right, okay. Take this to the top, give it a good squeeze. I don't want to cross thread. I think that's fine. I think I've done it. Yeah. There we go. And then again, because I can't see because of the fabric, I'm just using the awl as a guide for my needle, so I know where to put the needle, because otherwise I can't see where the hole is. So there's a little tip for you. If you're struggling with the fabric that you're sewing through, just use your awl from the other side as a guide. See, again, I'm like struggling to get back through. Okay. There we go, got it. There we are. Now, pop that through there. Okay. Tighten everything up nicely. I didn't get out swimming last night, guys. I never managed to do it. That is just not tightening up. That's better. There were reasons I didn't I didn't not do it. There was an actual reason, but we're going tonight, so I'm going swimming in the sea tonight. I wonder if I did cross thread though a little bit. I did, yes. That's why it won't tighten up. Okay, I'm just gonna have to give this a really good tug because I did cross thread it a little bit. I don't want to take it all out again. Yeah, it's not tightening up. I might have to take this off again. Okay, let's do it again. Obviously, when you cross thread it, it just causes such a problem. Right, there we go. Okay. It's just as well this is waxed thread and that it comes out no problem. Right, this time try not to cross thread it, Eileen. I always have problems when I'm doing these. Hold it nice and tight. Push that through. Right, just watch. Don't think that's cross threaded now. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. Great. Okay. And again, I'm going to use the awl. I swear sometimes I make things more complicated for myself than they need to be. Come on, come through. There we go, got you. There we are, perfect. Right, now let's get this nice and tight. I forgot to pop it under. Yes, I'm going swimming tonight. So I'll probably be having a heart attack. By the time you're watching this, I'll be in the sea having a heart attack. Cursing those damn jellyfish. You watch, when I don't want them to come back, they'll be there. And I'm like, no jellyfish, please. There'll be like tons of them and they'll all find me. Right, there we go. I'm just going to leave that as a nice bow until I decide what to do with it. Okay, let's see how that looks and check to see if it all works okay. yeah, that is nice, and it's still nice and big, and I think it's all nicely lined up. Seems all right. Yeah, great. Let's get the other one in, and let's hope that this time we can do it a little bit more easily. I do nothing easy, me. Right, I'm just going to push that up just a touch. Let's just get it clamped already, and then it's all nicely done. Yeah, so I was like, if I've got to go swimming in the sea, which I am wanting to, you know, it's supposed to be very good for you, and I'll try anything once if it's going to help. And yeah, so I says if I'm going swimming in the sea, then I want a nice treat afterwards. I was like, so what can we do? And he was like, well, there's a lovely pub down there. It's called what's it called? Granny Annie's, and it's right down on the beach, and it's a lovely little place, and they're doing table service. No, they're not doing table service. They've got like a little hole in the wall open at the minute for you to get drinks, because there's nice picnic benches all over down the seafront, so you can get your drink, and it's in plastic cups, so there's no glass anywhere, and you get your drink, and you can go and sit practically on the beach with a nice drink, and just chill out and chat and that, and it's a nice atmosphere down there as well. So yeah, I've says that that's, you know, that's my treat for having done this swimming. But when I get out, I'm probably going to be that cold. All I'm going to want to do is come home. But I will tell you all about it when I get back. Right, so 1, 2, and a generous bit. Yeah, that's if my teeth have stopped chattering by then. Oh my word. Our friends have just they've just bought a little boat, because we've got a lovely harbour, you know, where you can go and sail boats out of, and it's a lovely little place, and they've just bought this little boat. They're like, oh well, you know, you'll be able to come out on the boat with us, and I'm like, yeah, I've got a healthy respect for the sea, and we've got an understanding. I don't go in the sea, and the sea doesn't come on land, and as far as I'm concerned, as long as that stays the way it is, then, you know, I'm happy. And now I'm like going swimming in the sea. So my little understanding with the sea has been broken. But yeah, I don't do boats. I'm not a boat kind of person. Oh my gosh, no, I could not do it. I think I'm just too frightened of the sea. I mean, the North Sea is not to be laughed at. It is it's notorious. It's a notorious shipwrecking sea. I'm just going to pull this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I know I'm pulling it all over the place. I'm trying desperately not to cross thread again. I think that's okay. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yes, it is. Yes. Right. Yeah, so I don't do boats. I'm quite happy with my feet on solid ground. I was born and raised in the middle of the country, and that's as close to a boat as I want to get. Now, even though I live in a little, well, it was a fishing community, and it's no. No, I just don't want to do it. We get a ferry sometimes over the river to a town on the other side of the river, and that's enough, you know. That's about as much as I want to do. And it's probably about a 5-minute ride across the river. But yeah, I am by no means interested in going any further than that. Chris likes sailing, he goes out sometimes, you know, but no, not for me. Right, okay, let's see how this looks and see if we've managed it. And hopefully this is going to work. There we go, 2 signatures in a soft cover. I am quite pleased with that. There we are, and it's sitting nice, positioned nice. We've got room between the signatures for growth. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. That's worked out lovely, and that stabilised that pocket as well, so now it's just 2 pockets instead of 1 long pocket. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. Okay, I'm going to do the other one off camera only because it is quite fiddly and I know that you can't really see everything that I'm doing, so I will do the other one off camera, because you've seen me do the one that's nice and chunky already, but it's not chunky in an alligator kind of way, because it's just a nice chunky book anyway, because it's got the 2 signatures in. I like that, I like that a lot. Yes, I'm pleased. Right, okay, so that's that done. I am going to put possibly a bit of lace there, I'm not 100% sure. What I want to do now is I want to go through the ephemera, because I have quite a bit of ephemera and I honestly can't remember what I've got, so let's go through this and see what we've got. See, that again is off the, what do you call it, the, oh look at that, isn't that gorgeous? That's some old scrapbooking paper I had. This is off the gift wrap and it needs something at the top there, so what I think I might do is, I think I've got some lace, if I can find some. I'm trying to find it. Or should I put them? They might be quite fun on the top of there. Can we get 4 on? We're just going to peek over a little bit. I'm going to put them on. And then that's going to echo the ones that we've got on the cover as well. There you go. I haven't even had a look and I'm already decorating. But why not? We'll do it as we go. It should be the way it's always done anyway. Right, oh, they're nice little snippets. Okay, where's my glue? Let's get some glue on these. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because they are going to sort of sit slightly over at the end. There we go. And then that'll sit nicely in a pocket. Oh, the glue's come through. There we are. Very nice press down. Oh yeah, I like that. That's gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? That's quite nice. I like that. Right, let's see. There's a lot of bits that I printed out from the kit itself. So we've got 2 of some things, and that, right, we've got 2 journals. So let's start portioning these out so that we've got the right amount of ephemera in each one. And this was a stuffed pocket. Do we have another stuffed pocket? We do. And we have another stuffed pocket. And another stuffed pocket. Must have been. Aha! I'm starting to see. Right. One there, one there. One there, one there. Let's see. Oh, we've got some nice big floating pockets here. And these were made out of bags. So they're going to be incredible, and they're candy for writing on the back as well. I think I might just clip them in somewhere. So it was 1 in each. And then this is, oh, it's a tag. Oh, it's like a little pocket tag. Oh, look at that picture. That image is gorgeous, isn't it? See, this is what happens when you put things away. You discover things that you forgot about. Look at that. Isn't that the ultimate tea party? Sitting down with your girlfriends having a good old natter. Oh look, I love that image. That's one of my favourite images. Okay, I'm going to start waxing lyrical here, aren't I? I've got 2 of these, which are just little pockets made out of music paper. So 1 in each. And then we've got some journal cards. We've got a really big envelope, and then that's one of my flip out pages. I think there is another, there is. You're not going to believe this, but there's another bag of more ephemera. I told you that when I started this I had a lot of ephemera. This is an image from one of the Ladybird books, and I backed it with some music paper, some blank music paper, and I'm sure there should be 2 of these. Wow, there's a lot of ephemera here. Okay, where's the other one of them? Let's see if we can find them. Now these, I'm pretty sure I had them on the signatures, and I don't want them on anymore. It wasn't the right aesthetic. Aha, there's the other one of those. Where'd I put the other one? I'm so organised. There it is. These might be slightly too big for the journals, but these are my pull-out pages. Let's have a look and see. Let's see if they're going to fit in, because they might fit into... Oh, there, yeah, they're going to fit in. What these are my pull-out pages, and it is just extra journaling space, and then obviously on the back as well, and then it just folds up, and you can make these any size, but I made these ones big because I just thought, you know, it's a nice little, well, a nice big piece of ephemera. So yeah, so we'll have one in each of them. So that's that one as well. Now, all these are bits of ephemera from the kit and various other bits. So I'll put these over here in a pile, because we've got tickets galore and envelopes and little journal cards and labels and all sorts of stuff. And then these little tickets I'd cut out from the extra bits, but again, they're not the right aesthetic for this book. Okay, so I've got some nice big pieces of ephemera that I've printed out on cream card. There's lots to play with here, lots to play with. There's the other image. So I found 2 images of tea parties from the Ladybird books, and I've cut them out and I've covered them in the back. This one I've used part of the kit, and then this one has got like blank music paper, so we'll put one in each, and they'll need an extra bit of work. What's in here? Aha, this is what I had left of the wrapping paper. So yeah, there's lots of images and a few little bits and pieces left in the back there, so I'll keep them over there. These must have been extra pages. Why did I not put these in? I've got Gail Agostinelli on the other side as well. Oh, if I'd only seen them before I did the actual book. You know what we could do? We could turn these into flip outs. So there's 3, so we'll put, they seem to be very similar, so we'll put them, and we'll keep this one to do something else with. That's just a piece of paper. This is another printout. That'll be nice if we need little bits and pieces to go on the other things. Now these I think I made these to be flip outs because they are cards. And I just loved the cards themselves, and I thought, wouldn't that be a great flip out, because you can journal on the inside and then you can journal on the back, but they need work because they're just a bit too plain. So one in each, and then what else do we have? So we have only one envelope, so I might keep that separate. And then we've got some more of these. So this one's just got a little belly band on it. It's just a journal card with a belly band on. And then this one's one of those. Right, now let's see what else we've got. Right, there's 2 cards with nice lace on, so we'll split them up. There is, so there's these 2, okay, right, okay, these 2, so I'll split them up, and then these two, and we'll split them up. And then what I've got left is one more of those and one more of these. So let's just split them up. And then this, obviously I was going to use it but I haven't, so I'm going to keep that to the side because I think we have lots here. Oh, and we've got our little card that we've just decorated. Okay, right, I'm going to put these into separate bags so that they don't get mixed up again, because obviously now that I've sorted through them, I kind of want to keep them separate. So let's put these all separate, and then we can work through them, and anything that needs extra work we can work as we go. We've got pockets to put in, so we've got a couple of pockets. We've got lots of tags and journaling cards. We might make up some more bits, so we've got a little bit extra stuff to work with. And then there's all of this ephemera that came from the kit itself. So let's move those out the way. Now this might be another kit mixed in, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, look at that. That's just so gorgeous. You know what it is? I think some of this might have come from an Artie Mays kit as well. Because I did buy her Tea Time TN, and I think I printed some of the ephemera out. So some nice little postcards, we've got labels, we've got lots of lovely little envelopes. So I'm going to put one each there. Let's see if we can sort anything else out. And these are all nice little tiny little journaling cards. We'll keep them with the postcards. I'm not sure what that's of. And then this is all the little bits of ephemera. And then that's, I'm sure that's on the front, is it? The high tea party. It is, but it's a slightly different one. Right, and there's always time for tea. So we'll keep them separate. Life is like a cup of tea to be filled to the brim and enjoyed with friends. Isn't that wonderful? You know what a great quote. That's so true. A cup of tea solves everything. That's also very true. Tea is the elixir of life. Another truth. You can see why I like this this digital. And then there's these lovely little envelopes, and I think there's two of each. So let's get these sorted. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then there's, we need to find the other one to that. And then tickets galore. I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting together a little bag of extras to go with these journals when they get sold, because there's a lot of ephemera here. So I think I might do that. We've got some more labels. Aha, there we go. Because there's little tags and all sorts. Oh, look at these, more of these little tickets. I love the tickets, I've got to say. And then I do think that some of these have come from a different oh, that's nice little ephemera. Pop that separate. They've come from a different kit. They're labels. Look at these. I mean, it's just lovely, isn't it? Oh, more tickets. I do think the tickets, some of them are Artie Mays. Oh, and we've got some nice banners. So I will put a link down below to Artie Mays's kit as well. I'll separate them. And then more labels. I think I might have already gone through this now and tried to separate them, and now I'm just mixing them all up again. As is me way. Okay, I want to keep all of these because I want to work on them. And that leaves us with that nice big piece there. So put that together there, and then we've got them and these, and then there's one envelope there. Okay, we're getting somewhere, I think. Okay, some little tickets there too. Right, so we'll keep these bits of ephemera because I want to use them for decorating. And then these are going to go into the individual bags because we're going to use them to make some ephemera. So we still do have quite a bit to do on these lovely yarn journals, and I'm looking forward to that. And then these tickets for decorating as well. And I want to find, I did have, I don't know what I've done with them, but I did have some more tab tops. These are the actual tea time ones. I can't remember where I put the others, but I will find them. Because I think I'll put some of the tabs on the pages themselves, because those nice little word charms, the little letter charms, you can't really see them because they're tucked right into the pages. So if I put the tabs on and then pop them onto the tabs, they're going to dangle nicely, and then you'll be able to see that it says tea. Right, okay, lots to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here, because now we're all sorted and we've got one of our books sewn in, and I'm going to do the other one off camera, and then it is time for to decorate and to play and to make lots of lovely things. So I'm going to leave it here, and we will pick this up tomorrow and we will start playing with ephemera. What I think we'll do first is we'll place in all the completed pieces, and then we can see where we stand, and then that's going to give us an idea of what else we need to make, or what else we get to make, because you know I love making things. So we'll just leave it there. I'm going to go and jump in the sea. Wish me luck. Oh my word, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am. I'm going to do it. And I will see you tomorrow. So stay safe, stay healthy, and happy crafting. Bye.